Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
What's going on YouTube? It's Filthy and we're back with another video. I hope you had a good time for the opening season weekend. It was absolutely phenomenal. Thanks to everybody who came by the stream. It's absolutely amazing on Saturday and Sunday to find some viewers, some amulets, some haunted visions. You will need one for this build, but I hope you've found one already. Special thanks to Auntie, who also grouped with me to sort some viewers out. I think we found like 5 or 6 haunted visions across a couple of key farming sessions, which is super poggers. Now, this is basically how I'm farming keys on the season. Don't worry, you don't need the 1000 Paragon points to do this. You don't need a max LOD gem. I was doing this successfully with 60 level gem. The gear is rubbish, man. Really rubbish. Lots of these pieces are pretty poor. It's basically just a case of it just does so much damage and it's super fast. So this is basically Skeletal Mages, and it is kind of like Wave of Light Necro, I guess. We've got infinite teleport with Ingium, so we fly across the map really fast. Now, if we don't have Ingium, we've got tons of move speed in the build from Stuart's Greaves, from the Lost Time Offhand, and from Bone Armor, as well as one of our passives giving move speed, Fueled by Death. So we run really fast even if we don't have Ingium. When Ingium is up, as I say, like Wave of Light, which go whoosh 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 across the map. Now, we get tons of gold with this, we get tons of gems, we've got gold finds pretty much everywhere. So we've got like where is it, 35k almost, which is why we've got quite a lot of gold here. I'm orging up 5 different classes, which is why I'm super obsessed with getting all these gems. It's again Broken Crown here for that. So super nice. All the things that we need we can get, including extra keys, because we're going to do a hot swap on the boss. We can only do this if the map lets us, so we need a pylon to do this because the shadow clone will kill the boss, and we have a 25% chance of an extra key. That's on each individual key. So I'd say about half the maps you're able to do this. So I reckon it's probably about 10% extra keys across the course of a season. But you know, over hundreds of hours, that adds up to an awful lot. But yeah, let's just run through the build really quickly, just for anybody who doesn't know how to do Skeletal Mage. Basically, we get the shoulders here on the Skeletal Mage, gives us the Singularity rune, so that's the one that empties all the essence, and the more essence is more damage. We also get Gift from Death, so they leave a corpse behind. And yeah, the more essence that it empties, the more damage it does. Now, life support basically just means the mages last longer, so they're physical, so we want physical braces if we can. Ideally physical amulet. You'll see I've re-rolled the secondary for gold find. I've left all res on here. That is just how much damage this build does. We can take this complete garbage amulet and use it just because it's got gold find on it. Shadow Hook is more damage, so we take our essence figure, divide it by 2. Because we have Reservoir Simulacrum, we can double our essence pool up to 660 nearly. With the Haunted Visions, they last forever. They also duplicate mages, so with that and the ring we get 4 per cast. So obviously it's only like 2.5 goes and it's pretty much full. You can have 10 mages out at max basically. We have got Crispins. Again, this is pretty rubbish Crispins, but it doesn't matter. It basically just gives us the double damage basically the whole way. We don't really get this extra triple effect. Sometimes we do because Zai's will stun, you know, and we can obviously hit with bone spikes, and that will maybe stun for us. And we're doing Zai's for the legendary gems, guys, because I can't be asked ranking an enforcer up. I'm not playing any of the pet builds this season, so I've just basically taken this off my Bone Spear Necro. You know, we don't need to level up a separate gem, and as I say, the LOD gem worked at 60. Boon of the Hoarder obviously for gold, Abrus Band for pickup radius, Gold Wrap to make us immortal. That feeds in with Devouring Aura. Again, we get like huge pickup radius to suck up all the corpses and get like the essence back. You'll see in the we'll do a rift. It's super fast. Scythe of the Cycle, we get 400% damage for secondary skills. At some point we might well consider swapping this off for a Trags, but we'd have to like get a curse in here somewhere. But the thing with this is it reduces the bone armor duration. Bone armor is only on 10 seconds, and Ingium gives us 10 seconds off all our skill cooldowns for 15 seconds. So literally once we've killed one elite, we have infinite bone armor. So it's almost impossible for it to drop. We also get infinite teleport. We take the homeostasis rune here to take the life cost away, so we just fly around the map super fast. Whilst we move, we get extra damage and resource generation from the hexing pants. Not essential at all, but you know, probably best in slot. But any ancient trousers with gold find would obviously be good. Cereplate here, this is for extra essence, so we basically fill this up mega fast when we consume corpses. I would put this here and take gold skin. Again, this is just here for the gold guys. Secondary gold fine 100%. Again, it's an absolutely garbage piece, but it doesn't matter. Same for the gold drop. You know, realistically, because we're immortal, all we need really is gold find and main stat. Basically, we don't need any cooldown. This is an awful pair of Tasker and Theo. Again, you know, crit damage okay, but you know, ideally I probably want gold find on here too. But yeah, I guess you get the idea. What else have we got? Broken Crown. This will give us extra gem drops, so this is why we've got hundreds and hundreds of gems here. Again, I want to org up lots of different characters, so I need the gems. And I think that's it. Right, Lost Time. This gives us move speed. Cold skills, obviously we hit with the Frost Scythe, and this will basically proc that. So will Bone Armor. This also gives us a little bit of move speed, so 10% off this, but 50% off the offhand. Guys, look what I did. I got beard up the other night, and I meant to org this with intelligence, and being a divvy, I've put dex on it. So we're stuck with this, dead embarrassing, but it's going to be like this for a little while until we get something better. But yeah, Stuart's Greaves make us move really fast. Skeletal Mage damage on here is helpful. Same for the helm. You know, crit chance or Skeletal Mage would be fine. Physical braces, physical amulet. Yeah, something nice on your offhand. Like, it doesn't have to be this, but it's so nice when you don't have Ingeum, because Wave of Light is really fast. You know, faster when you've got the Ingeum proc, but it can feel a little slow and rubbish. Whereas this still feels delicious, even when the Ingeum is not up. So I think that pretty much covers it. So let's go take it for a spin. So guys, this is going to be an insert because I forgot to flash the skills up. So there's a planner link in the description, but yeah, this is just it. Life support for the mages, they last longer. Obviously they get the runes from the shoulders, as we say. Frost spikes for the lost time. Opening doors, obviously sometimes you get the keeps, and it's super annoying, so really nice to do that. Bone armor for the mage damage, for the move speed. Devouring aura, we're lazy, we don't want to press buttons. Simulacrum, you know, double essence when we pop it, like that. Blood rush, we take away the health cost just so we can fly around. I mean, look at that life pool, man, 400k, really funny. Dark reaping, we basically get, you know, life per kill, but really it's the essence, isn't it? So that, devour, the mages, as we'll see in the soon to be recorded clip, whiz back up super fast. Overwhelming essence, more damage. Fueled by death, more move speed as the devour consumes the final service. Sometimes you get into a rift and there's an elite and they slap you, so obviously it is handy for that, but honestly you don't use it too much. You know, one go of mages will pretty much melt anything very fast. But yeah, I wouldn't swap any of this, but by all means, if you want to, you can. Right, back to the video and we'll show you what to do. It's really fast, it's really fun. So yeah, I've been using this to power up all my characters that I will roll. So we come in, we've obviously already got Simulacrum up, so we will do Bone Armor, hit the mages, and then basically once we've got one, we're now immortal, and great, this is our first victim, so they're dead, and we can now use the Ingeum to whiz around the map, and we just basically pop the mages up, you know, whenever we fancy. The average band pickup radius, you know, you can just fly through it really fast. You can backtrack a little bit just to make sure you get the gold. Yeah, you know, as long as something drops and you have to stop, that's fine. But otherwise, you know, you will almost move so fast with teleporting that you can miss it. But you know, it's great for stuff like this. You know, you just literally just whiz through super fast, super nice. You know, you get yourself a nice big open map. The mages just have got tremendous AoE coverage. You know, as you can see, we don't need the stun. You know, we could take COE if you didn't have Crispins. You know, that would be, broadly speaking, acceptable. You know, maybe at some point we take Stoner Jordan. I don't know. It's fine. Just, you know, doesn't make too much difference. But I don't know how many elites have we nailed so far. The only thing you need to do is you need to make sure that you're casting the mages at the full. You know, you don't really want to be over spamming it and doing it like now, where there's not much in there. So that is that floor done, and then great, this is perfect. We just need to find a pylon now to see if we can do the hot swap. So if we find a pylon, we're not going to click it, we're going to save the boss. Brilliant, we've just got a Norvald's, that is amazing. I want to roll myself a Crusader pretty soon, so that's good. Now, if we don't have Ingeum, let's just let it drop just to show what it's like. So it's off now. We don't have this teleport. That's a good time for lag, isn't it? Oh, this is what you're doing. Right. Okay. And we've activated Ingeum again. Never mind. But, like, we're not teleporting. As you can see, tons of move speed. Really, really fast. So even if let's say you get elite star, doesn't matter. We haven't found a pylon. So those mages will literally blow this guy down super fast. But let's say there was a pylon. We would have opened the inventory and hot swapped onto the Cains. Now, the thing with the Cains is, like, the mages are dynamic basically. So once we do this, we now do no damage whatsoever. So without a shadow clone, we're not going to kill the boss. So even if, let's say, we had the stuff on, we popped a mage, then we did this swap, the mages just won't do any damage now, or not much anyway. So basically, it's a pylon. So let's say we'd found a pylon somewhere up here. Then obviously, you know, we would have manipulated it. We would have taken it at the very end, rushed over to it, got the clone, done the hot swap, bang, 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 and then nailed the stuff. But yeah, as you can see, guys, really fast. Tons of gold. Like, what did we get? I don't know. You have to watch the footage back. We've got a lot of gold that rift. We've obviously picked up all the gems and stuff. Yeah, so it's pretty fun. Now, this is pretty much how I'm using it to carry all my characters through for gems, for gold. Really fast, you know, probably one of the faster, you know, T16 builds in the game, and it is pretty good. Now, you could do bounties with it. You just obviously don't want to fight a boss with this kind of spec because you don't have the toughness. So you could just simply jump on Bone Spear for boss kills or leave the bosses to somebody else. Again, later on in the season, once we've got, you know, really good gear and stuff, we'll probably make a mage's bounty build like Lornell's Sunstone, and I don't know, maybe we'll work Dainty's Binding or something like that and get a curse somewhere on here. But yeah, this is a lot of fun to play, guys. Super good for keys. We've got a couple of hundred because it's just so fast. Really good. That is the video. I hope to see you out in Sanctuary. Come by the stream. Streaming every day at the moment. Early afternoon UK time. Happy to answer questions. And as always, guys, there is a max roll. Can't get used to saying that. D3 plan, the link, max roll, you know, link in the description. Cool. All right, I'll leave you there. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take it easy. Peace.